I think it's really time we ought to come together as one, because that's how the whole Shiba Inu journey started in general. It's time for us to come together as one again and create new ideas to burn Shiba Inu. Now, I want to talk about one way that I think is really interesting that is not my idea. Okay, this was somebody who dropped a comment. Can't remember if it was over on X or over on YouTube, but I saw this comment. I mentioned it in my previous video, and I wanted to kind of unpack this a little bit more in this longer video, and also give you the opportunity to drop your thoughts and ideas on this way to burn SHIB and offer more ideas. And the hope is that the dev team takes into consideration what we come up with. I think it's time that we flip the script and go from complaining about, oh my gosh, we got to burn more, to let's figure out how we can do it, right? Now, granted, we don't have the keys to the kingdom. I don't, you don't, our neighbor doesn't, our other SHIB Army member doesn't. There are only a few who do. However, we have to remember that this community was built on the power of community. The power of everyone having a say-so. The power of everyone chipping in. So the hope is, if we can generate some good ideas, just maybe we can get something implemented. All right, so the idea is this. A Shiba Inu credit card. A Shiba Inu credit card that burns SHIB on every single transaction. There is another community that has something similar, and that's Volt. Volt Inu has a credit card. There have been some others that have done this, but I will say this: nobody has done it that has already been the size of the SHIB Army. Look how many daily transactions we're still running at. Look how many wallets we have on SHIBARIUM in this bear market. Imagine how many people would open up this credit card and utilize it in order to burn SHIB. Could be a really good idea. This is just one idea, though. And I think it's up to us as community members to find ways to burn more Shiba Inu. In my opinion, it's the only way we get to 1 cent. We have to significantly reduce the supply. Now, I say all that to say, listen, it doesn't mean we don't need use cases. Because, again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If your only use case is, oh my gosh, look how much we burn, that doesn't have staying power. That's not going to bring developers in. That's not going to get the real crypto enthusiasts interested in this ecosystem. What will get that enthusiast interested is having an L2 that people use, having a metaverse that people use, having a gaming platform or multiple games that are successful. I think these three areas are huge. Having an open marketplace, whether it's NFTs or just businesses within your metaverse that people use. All of these use cases, coupled with unbelievable burn mechanisms throughout, and probably includes an adjusted SHIBARIUM burn mechanism. But more than that, like this SHIB credit card idea, there's a ton of possibilities here. So we need to shift away from complaining, bitching, moaning, and start thinking about things we can do. And let's bring it to the dev team. That's the only thing we could do, guys. It's the only thing we can do. It's the only power we have, is our voice. So let's start thinking about it. Let's start putting our minds together. Make sure this video gets out to people, because I want other people to chip in with ideas. Now, I mentioned something over on my Twitter. Feel free to come over here and drop your thoughts on this tweet as well, okay? I did drop this tweet. Would you like to see SHIB credit card that burns Shiba Inu on every transaction? Drop your thoughts. Let me know. Let me know on this. Drop your other thoughts and ideas. Let's come together and form a plan. Multiple plans on how we can do this as one. Appreciate you guys as always. Let's hang in there. And let's start flipping the narrative here. Let's start flipping the script and bring some of these ideas to the SHIB dev team. Let's make our voices be heard. That's what got this thing started in the first place. Let's continue that. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out, SHIB Army.